Right, it is a bit blowy, so I apologise if there's any wind noise on the mic. You're going to say I'm mad, but I've bought 2 more canary date palms. And why did I buy them when they look dead? Well, I know for a fact with these are probably field grown, dug up and slapped in real nasty mix of almost clay, rock hard clay, and they were bone dry. And the problem with that is once it dry out and you water it from the top, you can't rehydrate them. So what's happened here is they've just dried out. So we can see the older fronds are just browned off, just totally not looked after. There is still green in some of the stems, and there is green in the centre in the growing points. So these are, you know, reasonable size trunks on them, and I thought, let's see if we can get them back to good health. I know it's not going to be a quick process, but what we will start with doing is just cutting off the brown, and we'll leave anything that's got a little bit of green. So we've got a green stem here, so I'll probably cut it off at a point where it starts going brown. And even these, which are sort of half dried out but they've still got green on, we'll leave them, and we'll keep them properly hydrated, and hopefully they'll come back. They're like I say, watering these from the top in this sort of soil is not going to help us. It's going to run off, it's not going to soak in, the roots won't get any water. So what I've done with these, as soon as I got them home, I got a bucket of water and slapped them in there, sat them in there for 5 minutes. You know, they're bubbling away just with the air bubbles because they're just so dry. Yeah, 5 minutes, take them out. So they've had a good soak, and that's exactly what I'm going to do for the next month or so, and we'll see what happens if the new growth starts coming. We're going to let them totally dry out in between, and then give them a good dunk in a bucket of water. And at the point where they do start growing, because to be fair, they have got roots coming out at the bottom, so they are pretty root bound in these pots. I can see they're sort of bulging a bit. So when it do start getting some top growth, we're going to repot them, try and get the worst of that soil off without disturbing the roots too much, and get it in a better mix if they start regrowing. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So you're saying, well, you can get these in B&M for like 10 quid and a similar size. Well, yeah, you can get them a similar size. The leaves will be stretched, but you won't get a good sized trunk like that, I wouldn't have thought, for 10 quid. So again, this is, it was a reduction obviously, so this is good old home base. And I've got the tag here. Is that gonna, let's get it in the shade so we can see it. So they were 25 quid, down to £6.25. So yeah, we got the 2 at that price, so that's the original tag. So a bargain's only a bargain if it's a live plant, and these are on the brink. But I thought for, you know, £12.50 for 2 chunky trunked palms is worth giving it a go. So we're going to see if they come back or not. And yeah, again, keep you updated. Maybe in a month's time we'll see what they look like then. See if they're totally died or whether they're perked up. But yeah, it's just a matter of lack of water, I think, is really damaged these. But like I say, for £6.25 each, we'll give it a go. I like a challenge. Right, let's leave it there. Thanks for watching.